Yeah, I think that's good. It's been a while since I turned the camera on. It's been a hot minute since I've turned the camera on, since I've posted anything. I sincerely apologize. It has been so long since I've been on here. There's been a lot going on, a lot. It has been a crazy, hectic, all over the place, so much fun, but super busy summer. And we're gonna get into that in today's video. Today's video is just, it's an announcement, but it's also some chit-chatting. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm gonna try not to get long-winded. I tend to do that. I'm also going to try not to get scattered and stay on topic. I also tend to do that. I'm a hot mess. So let's get into it. So the first thing I have to mention in today's video is the last video. So this relates to what we're gonna talk about in today's video. So the last video was a 100-item decluttering challenge over at my parents' house. If you're new here, I've been helping my parents declutter for quite some time now. I absolutely love making the decluttering videos over at my parents with Mama Robin. Honestly, they're one of my absolute favorite videos to make. It's so much fun. It's such a blast. My mom and I have the best time. So if you have not checked out those videos, I will link that playlist in the description box below. It's a good time. But that video inspired me to do my own challenge. So I filmed a video almost 2 months ago. It actually might be 2 months, almost 2 months ago. I filmed this 500 item decluttering challenge here in my home. I decided to take it a step further, and instead of doing 100 items, I wanted to challenge myself to 500 items. And this challenge was incredibly effective. It was an amazing challenge. I'm gonna try to get that video out as soon as possible. I have had a heck of a time trying to find the time to finalize that video because of everything that's been going on. So I'm gonna try really hard to get that out as soon as possible. But, and I'm actually gonna talk a little bit more about that video, that upcoming video, because there's some other things that I want to talk about that relates to that. So we'll get into that in just a little bit. But in that decluttering challenge video, not only did I challenge myself to 500 items, I also asked myself a question. And that question was, it was this new strategy that I've never used before. It was an incredibly effective tool, especially when decluttering. What I did was, I put myself in the state of mind, I really envisioned myself moving and asking myself, would I want to relocate this item? Would I want to take this item, take the time and energy to pack this item up and move it to my new home? Would I want to do that? That was the question that I asked throughout this decluttering challenge. And this challenge and this question together, incredibly effective. It is a great tool to use. It really helps you to really see the true importance and value in an item. It really helps you to detach emotionally from an item if you're struggling with, emotional attachment with an item. A similar strategy you could use is ask yourself, would you buy this item again? So anyway, great tool. What I didn't talk about in this upcoming video that I haven't posted yet, that I'm going to hopefully soon, is why I asked myself that question, why I thought to use that strategy in this video. And at the time I filmed that video, I wasn't ready to discuss it yet because it wasn't a for sure yes or no yet at the time that I filmed that video. Now it's a for sure yes. We're moving and we are so excited. We are over the moon. We put an offer on a house and we got accepted. So we're moving. Like I'm so pumped, so excited. I love this house so much. It's an old farmhouse and it's so cool. I'm in love with this house and I'm so excited. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited to decorate it for fall and Christmas and Easter and just have family barbecues. And oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like over the moon excited. The entire family is so pumped. This was a family decision. So the kids, Ian and I, we sat down, we talked about moving, and they were for sure on board with this. They're really, really excited. That made this decision way easier. And yeah, it was a family decision. We're all pumped and ready to go, and we're really excited for this new chapter. So I didn't talk about moving in the next video that you're gonna see, because at that time, again, it wasn't a for sure yes or no, and I didn't want to be like, oh, the reason I'm asking this question is because we're contemplating on moving, we're thinking about moving, but then we, you know, it didn't work, we didn't. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure that when I told you that it was like a for sure yes, you know what I mean? But honestly, I wanted to use that strategy in that video no matter what, because it really is such an effective way to declutter your items. It really, really was a helpful tool to use. So some of the reasons why we're moving. So there's a bunch of reasons why we're moving. By the way, we've been honestly looking at houses since April. So from April up until we put an offer on this house, it wasn't a for sure yes or no. We were just kind of looking, we were looking online, seeing, you know, just looking. And we started to question moving because for many different reasons. And I'm not gonna get into all of them, but the main reason, there's a couple of main reasons why we decided to move. One, we want more privacy and land. When we moved here, at the time, we were okay with being very close to our neighbors. We're literally on top of our neighbors. We are in arm's reach of our neighbors. There's no amount of fencing that is going to give us the privacy that we want. And again, sorry, my camera died. At the time that we moved here, it wasn't a big deal to us that we were so close to our neighbors, but we change, you know, we change, you know, things change, goals change, we change. And Ian and I, as we've gotten older, want more privacy and more land. So that was one big reason. Another reason is because where we're relocating to is where pretty much all of Ian's family is. We have so much family, so much friends, so many family members out where we're relocating. And that's why the whole family is just so freaking excited, because we're gonna be with a lot of family and friends. We're closer to my parents. So we're pumped about that. Another reason is that financially, this is actually a good thing for us. This is a very good financial decision. And it's been incredibly stressful, especially with the housing market right now. If you were buying a house, selling a house, buying and selling a house, then you know the market is, I won't get into it, but it has been incredibly stressful, but it's been worth it. So this is a great financial move for us, and it's just all of the stars align. So we're so excited. That was my, that's my big announcement. We're moving, we're pumped, we're so excited. We're just really excited to start this new chapter. So that's one of the biggest reasons why it's been a hot minute since I've been on YouTube, you know, trying to find the time to, you know, like I said, I filmed this next video that's coming up, you know, almost 2 months ago. I'm actually gonna put like a note on the screen when I upload that next video to watch this video first. So, because it's important, because I want you to see this video before seeing that next video, so I'll have to put like pop a text up. I don't need to get into it right now. But anyway, I got lost. Where am I going? With buying a house and doing all the things we need to do to this house, prepping this house, it's just been chaotic and crazy. But I wanted for this summer to really be present with family and friends this summer. So when my kids were done with school, it really hit me hard that my son is 13, my daughter is 9. They're growing up so freaking fast. And it's hard. It's really hard. And I just wanted this summer to be all about just being present with family and friends, going to the cabin, vacations, just hanging out, having fun. And we've been having a blast. So with all of that going on and then the house, it's just been crazy but fun. So anyway, I wanted to make that announcement. Upcoming videos, it's just because of everything that's going on, I'm not gonna have like a consistent schedule for a while because we still have so much we have to do here. There's so much to do at the new house and school is approaching fast. So it's just, I'm gonna try really hard, but my schedule is gonna be chaotic, but I've never really had a super consistent schedule anyway, but anywho, one of the things that I wanted to mention about the next video is that in this video, this, in my opinion, is probably it's my last big declutter, at least for a long time. I feel like we did it. After years of being on this decluttering journey, we did it. And when I removed everything that we decluttered and I walked back into my home and I'm looking around, I thought, we did it. Like, this was my last big declutter. Maybe forever, probably not, but at least for a very long time. I feel like, before this challenge, I felt like we had met our decluttering goals. But after doing this challenge and then also asking myself the question, would I want to relocate this if I were moving? The two of them combined, it pushed me to the finish line. Now, do I think that I crossed the finish line? No, I don't think I will ever cross the finish line with this decluttering journey. I think this is a forever marathon. I think that decluttering is a constant forever. We are always gonna have to do decluttering maintenance, organization maintenance. These things are always going to be constant. Things are always gonna move in and out of the home. That's just gonna be a forever thing. But I feel like, looking back to what my home used to look like to what it looks like now, how much more minimal and simplified it is. I mean, thinking about the rooms that were filled from floor to ceiling, every bed underneath the bed was filled, all of the cabinets, closets, drawers, rooms, the basement, the garage, the mudroom, were all filled before I started this decluttering journey. I had so much clutter, so much stuff, and it's taken me a long time to get here. And I feel like little by little throughout this journey, I started to really meet my decluttering goals. And I feel like this challenge, this question, it just elevated. It just got me to the finish line with my decluttering goals. So there were things in I think another big reason why I wanted to ask myself this question is because I knew that there were things that I thought that I was emotionally attached to, but this question really made me see the importance and value of my items. It made me realize that I'm not as emotionally attached to my certain items as I thought I was, and it helped me to let those items go. There were a lot of things that I didn't see as clutter, but doing this challenge and asking that question really made me realize this is clutter. It really helped me to, I guess, distinguish between, again, what is it that I'm really using and important and what is clutter. And then, you know, there was things, I came to an aha moment with this decluttering challenge in regards to small items. I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. It also helped me with that. But there were a few, not a lot, but there were some items in this next video where we have, and I mentioned this too, that I have gone through before, but I wasn't ready to part with it. I wasn't ready to let it go. I put it in the maybe pile. I've continued to put it in the maybe pile for some of the stuff for years. Some of it was stuff that I just really honestly didn't know what to do with for some of these items I've had for years and just didn't know what to do with. And we've gone through it and I've kept it. But this challenge and this question helped me to let go of those things. So amazing challenge, amazing strategy tool to use when decluttering, especially if you're struggling with decluttering. Decluttering it's not easy. It is a challenge. And I have had so many ups but downs in this journey, but everything that I've gone through, this roller coaster of emotions, was so worth it to get me to this point. I cannot tell you how much happier I am, my family is, my home is, and it's an amazing feeling. It's just huge. So the best is yet to come. There's more to do. There's always more to do. There's always so much more, but seriously, the best is yet to come. But this was my last really big declutter for a long, long time. So I'm very excited for you to check that out. I'm so excited for you to be on this journey with me. And we got a lot to do. So all right, that is it. That's all I got. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. Again, I sincerely apologize. It's been so long since I've been on here. It's gonna be a little inconsistent for a while on here, but I'll get there. So that is it. We will talk to you on the next one. Bye, everyone.